Testing, one, two, three. Testing, one, two, three. All right. So here we go. Okay. Um, I'm going to talk to you today about some of the things that have hit people the hardest. And what that is the excuses that we make for ourselves. Okay. So what we do is we say to ourselves, you know what? I'm going to work out tomorrow. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Look, this is for executives that are making it big in their business. That is not a problem. Okay. This is not an issue of your business. This is an issue of your body and your psychology. Welcome to my channel. This is Hector Brito, and I want to tell you a quick little story about the person that I am and how what this is for and who is it for. Okay, so more than 25 years ago, I became paralyzed from the neck down. Okay. I was in a horse-related accident. I was at that time, a business professional, professional soldier, professional boxer. I owned 13 horses, and money wasn't an issue then. And so I became paralyzed, a quadriplegic. And it took me 25 years to recover my body, to recover my mind, to recover my soul. 4 years to be able to walk on my own again, but it took me 21 years to be able to get my soul and my spirit in the right place. So this is for executives, for people that are killing it out there, that all of a sudden you get one of those heart attacks or you get one of those accidents like the ones that happened to me. And something like that can completely um, stop you forever, which it did. It stopped me, but not forever. Okay. I'm fully functional. I can go back to surfing, which not go back. I have been surfing, riding horses. I still box and I can fight, and spar with guys that are half my age. So how did I get there? Well, I got there through an incredible determination. The difference is for you, I've already put in the time. All you got to do is apply the principles and stay consistent with somebody that can keep you accountable. All right. So that's my introduction. If it's for you, hang in there. If it's not, have a nice day. Catch you later. So now here's what's going on. One of my clients says to me, I feel good, I'm making money, and every time, because I said, hey man, how's that going? I haven't talked to you in a while. He says, well, you know what? I feel really good, except when I talk to you. He didn't use the word except, but you get the picture. And and I said, but that's exactly where the problem lies, man. Because you don't have a consistent accountability, and your mind has already created an environment that says that working out is not what you want, yet it's what you really need. Okay, I didn't go finding these people and say you need to do this and that. These people said to me, I need to and I want to, can you help? And so that's what help looks like. It is not help if it doesn't help. And so help a lot of times is very uncomfortable. So I've chosen this little tiny room. This room is literally, if I lay down, that's probably not even 10 feet by 10 feet. Okay. It's probably like a 9 by 9 little office. And I'm going to show you some things that you can do in this space. You don't have to go to the gym. You can maintain a certain level of fitness just in a small little room like this. And I didn't clean it up, I didn't organize it, I left it just the way it is so that you can get a good picture of what this looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera and I'm going to show you what's going on in here in this little tiny room. Okay. So anybody could look at this and go, man, there's no way that I can fit a exercise routine in here. So here you go. Okay. Right. Little tiny chair. I'm going to back up over here and I'm going to flip the camera. Give me a quick moment here. This is live, right? That didn't work. That's not supposed to happen that way. So got some big thumbs and not allowing me to flip the camera. There we go. Okay, so got my stand-up desk, right? With my beautiful little flower. A chair that's one arm is busted down and a cushion. That's actually a baby feeder. The door, stuff on the floor, some weird bar chair. I'll move it out of the way just so that you can get a picture of what's going on. The office is one freaking mess, right? Look at just piles of stuff. And I'm going to flip around on this direction so you get a real good picture of what the heck's going on in this little tiny office. Yeah, more crap, more crap. Here you go. As you can see, just a mess, right? Okay. So now, if we just take a look at that mess and we say impossible to work out because there's too much of a mess. Well, look, guy, that might be the case. But now I'm going to flip my camera over to my phone so that you can see how possible it really is to work out and in such a little tiny room. I wanted you to see, I'm going to flip back and forth. The whole idea here is to eliminate the excuses that we put and the limitations that we put on ourselves because the brain says, oh, well, you know what, the office is too tiny. Okay, that's one reason. I can't do it because I have too much stuff in the way. Okay, that's another reason. Okay, it's a possibility. Okay, and so they sound legit, but now let's go out and move on to the next level. So here we go. Switching over. As soon as I find my Zoom, right? This is just 100% impromptu, guys. Here we go. Okay. So there's that chair that I showed you. Okay. One of the things that you can do on a chair, whether if it has handles, armrest, that's even better. But you put your hands on the side and you push up and you lift up your butt from the chair itself. Okay, here we go. Okay, move this out of the way. go sideways, right? You push on the chair, and then you lift up. And this work, you can see how it works on all the muscles here, right? And the tricep and the forearm. So you can just sit there in the beginning, pick yourself up, remove the support of your feet, and hold it. Lean forward. You can see how it changes the musculature impact. If you know what I mean by this, see that? See how it's working really hard on my tricep? And if I move forward, it starts to work on the front deltoids. Okay, so that's just one. Now, if you go up and down, you're working the whole shoulder girdle. That's one area. Then again, you can do the same thing. If you have armrests, it's easier because you can lean forward. These are behind me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up, squeeze my abs so that my feet are off the chair, and you hold it. Just hold your breath for as long as you can. When you can't do it no more, you rest. You do it 3 times, and then on the third one, you just hold it for as long as you can. So you're going to do high intensity interval training with time under tension. This is a combination of 2 different things. I put them together, and I call it the Haitu approach. Everything that you do, you want to do it that way. Okay, I know it takes time, but look, you got to start somewhere. Okay, when you're out of breath, and that's means that you did it the right way. So now I'm going to show you something else. Okay. You lean at a 45 degrees into the chair, right? So some people, when they do that, they sag. That's not the way to do it. You want to be able to be, your back is straight, and you lock it in. And from here, you keep your chest open, and you drop down. See, most people do push-ups like this. And that works the tricep, that works some kind of muscle. But what you want to do is you want to have the abs engaged. You want to squeeze, okay? Right there, okay? So you see the upper chest right here? Not bad for a 57-year-old, huh? That was once paralyzed. Okay, so you hold it right in this position. You look forward, and you drop down so that your whole chest is engaged. See the difference? Right there. I'll maintain that. And I'm squeezing to come up, not with my arms, even though you'll see other muscles. I'm squeezing the chest. I engage it. And I'm bringing it together. This is what it looks like if you're sagging. So people tell me that it doesn't work. It doesn't work because they're doing the wrong position. I showed you the wrong one, and now the first one was the right way, and then I showed you how it doesn't work. And if you go like this, that's also wrong, because see how my butt is away? This is not a push-up. It looks like a push-up, but it's not a push-up. This is a push-up. You start with that, and you do as many as you can. Okay, took my sandals off. I'm gonna close my door. I could do it off of here, but I would eliminate all of that. So I gotta find enough space to do what's gonna happen next. So that means that I gotta move this container out of the way. I'm just gonna slide it. We're gonna get this right, okay? Just give me a quick moment. As I said, yeah, I know it looks crooked, but look. So I got a file right in my way. Just gonna move the file over. You can start against the wall and practice rubbing your elbows as you move up and keeping your back and your lower back, everything attached to the wall. That's a real good stretch. So I need to just a little bit right there. It looks a little bit more. Okay. I move the box, and now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put myself, see my feet are against the wall. Okay. So that my feet are flat. And I pick myself up right here on the tip of my toes. And now I'm gonna drop down and come back. And then when I do 10 or 12 of those, I'm gonna pause. And then I'm gonna hold that position. Feet are against the wall. Okay, sorry about the paper noise. Now, with that being said, I'm on all four and I'm gonna walk up the wall. So I'm in this position, right? And I'm gonna use my feet to start walking up. And you wanna hold it. I know that you can't do it right away. But look, if you can't, at least you can just pick up one foot and put it up there. And then get the other one, bring one down. And just do that. Okay, when you can't do no more, you hold them up there, lock your abs, and if you fall, you fall in a safe place. This will engage your shoulders, your chest, your abs, okay? And it'll do a little bit of work for your legs. But that exercise alone, to hold it there for a long time, is not easy. Eventually, you can drop down and do negative. So let's say you can't push up against that, but you can at least slide down in a safe manner. Here I go. Okay, I'm in this position. I'm gonna slide. You see that? All right. I'm in this position and I'm gonna slide. One foot comes down, one knee comes down first, and then I hold myself. All right, guys. So I've done these exercises before, and I'm a little bit out of breath right now. Okay. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Yep. So that's it. You can see that I'm a little bit out of breath just from doing a little bit of work, and relatively speaking, I might be in a better shape than you are. Okay. Um, so I spent yesterday doing a lot of things. I'm tired. I have all the same reasons, guys. I drove, um, let me see. We drove, that was hour and a half. That's 3 hours plus another three. That's 9 hours of drive time in a car at 57. Okay. At any age, that puts pressure on you. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is that it doesn't matter. If you continually do these tips that I'm giving you today, you will get in a great functional fitness. What I mean by that, do you want to be that beef guy with big muscles? Good luck. Do you want to be, perfect shape? Well, good luck to that. What I'm telling you is functional fitness should come first, because some of these guys that build big muscles, when they stop exercising at 70 or they don't want to do it no more, they can't put in the same routine. They're not, whatever it is that they stop, their muscles atrophiate and they look like saggy bags, right? Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. Um, and that's proof. Look at Rodney. He could barely walk after what, being more than 7 times world champion in bodybuilding. The guy can barely walk. Weightlifting is not the same as functional fitness that'll give you longevity. That's what I am offering you. So, how do you apply these tips? Number one is try to do it always at the same time. Number two, do them every day for 6 days out of the week. It's not gonna take you more than 12 minutes per session. If you do them twice a day, you'll get greater benefit. Your body will get accustomed. Things will start to tone and tighten up. Okay, so I just gave you some practical approach of something that you can do without having to go to the gym, without having to walk away. You can do this in a meeting while you have your camera off, right? But then you're gonna come back breathing hard. But look, you can do this in a half hour and still have time to eat something and get a snack. Don't eat before, do it afterwards. You can do so. Number one is always do them at the same time as much as possible of the day. Number two is commit to doing it every 6 days out of the week. Give yourself one day of rest without any real restrictions. Just chill, just forget about it, okay? Or if you can do this 6 times, and if you can't, then make a commitment to 5. But don't drop below 5 and doing them consistently. All right. And it shouldn't take you more than 12 minutes to do it. That's it. Simple. Take your shoes off. If you're at home, if you're in an office, close the door, take your shoes off and get into the rhythm and just do them every day it shouldn't take you, all that process that we just did should only take you somewhere between 10 and 12 minutes. But you have to have the commitment so that you are pushing yourself so hard and you have to hold that position for as long as you can. So you're going to do what I just showed you, and then you're going to hold at the end for as long as you can. And that is what is going to develop. You do it in number 3. Do it until you are bored with the exercise, because when you're bored, body's telling you, I can do this. So again, your brain says, oh, okay, but how long? Well, you know what? If you want to put a timer, then hold the position. Your goal should be 1 minute. Feet up in the push-up position, in the plank position, with your legs up, 1 minute. And let me tell you what, 1 minute is a long time. And when you get to that, now you're ready for the next level. But the truth is, by the time you get to that, you're going to feel so good about your body. You're going to feel strong. Yes, all the joints are going to ache in the beginning. And that's why you're going to do it for as long as you can. But it has to be intense. It has to be, held for the longest time. I'm not going to get into all the science of it. I'm just giving you the tip on how you can do this for yourself. Okay. So let's see, what else did I tell you? So I gave you four things, and now this will cause you to want to change the way you eat, the way and how often you eat. One of the things that I do, and I'll show you this last piece, which is important, because everybody's like, well, how much water should I take and this, that, hydration? Look, don't worry about any of that. Just get to the point where your body is bored with this set. Get some water, get some hydrogen generated water. And it looks something like this. It's a little container. And always stay wild. This is it. This is my tip. I made this for my clients. If you want any help, seek me out through YouTube, seek me out through Facebook. I can be found by my name, Fatherpreneur. You can find me as Soul's Transcendence. And in June 13th, I'm having a particular program that I'm going to be talking about some more things on the one tool that really blows everything out of the water. It's this one tool that will continually give you back. If you implement it, it'll modify and it'll grow and it'll mature with you. So that's coming up soon. Okay. With that being said, to the peeps out there in YouTube land, thank you so much for attending. Thank you for being there. And um, I have nothing else to share with you at this point. So that your whole chest is engaged. See the difference right there? I'll maintain that, and I'm squeezing to come up, not with my arms, even though. Okay,